One nonprofit is placing pianos throughout Greenville. It's a movement to make music accessible, and it highlights local artists and small businesses. Here's Elise Devlin with our story.
Striking a chord with the people of Greenville are colorful pianos, speaking volumes about the kind of atmosphere two universal languages, music and art, can create.
Music is a gift that we have, and it's an art form that elevates us in terms of, what makes us special as a society. And access to something should not be limited to how expensive it is to own the means to create it. I have different types of irises here.
Crosby Jack painted the piano Howard, which sits at the Swamp Rabbit Cafe and Grocery, and he tells us other pianos like it will soon be showcased at small businesses throughout Greenville, each one with its own theme created by local artists.
Between the rays here, a lighter blue with some flowers on the bottom.
I wanted to paint something on the piano that made it feel welcoming, that made people want to not only look at it, but feel like they were inclined and allowed to just walk up to it and start hammering away at it regardless of their skill.
The mastermind and musician behind the pianos is Ann McEnany, who says she founded the nonprofit Please Play Me Pianos with the hope of spreading the joy of music through accessibility.
I think everybody should have the chance to touch a real piano. I was lucky enough to have one growing up, and a lot of kids today, they're not taking piano lessons. Pianos are big, they're busy with other things, and they don't sometimes get exposed to a real piano even in their schools.
I hear the beautiful noises from the piano wafting through my window. It's really lovely. It's like Mozart at the Swamp. You would just never believe that there's so many people who know how to play the piano.
McEnany says the pre-loved pianos are donated to the organization and given a makeover before they are placed at their host location. And with many future host locations in the works, McEnany says she's looking forward to seeing just how much music and art can connect the city of Greenville.
Spreading joy and making people smile. You don't know what a little bit of spontaneous music in the street is going to spark.
In Greenville, Elise Devlin, 7 News.
And we will have plenty of more details about this organization, the artists, how to donate pianos, and much more on WSPA.com.